What's going on, guys? Good morning. Hope all is well. I'm just going to read an excerpt from this book today that I found interesting. This was actually written by a friend of mine. You can find this on Amazon, and I'll provide the link in the description. But we're going to go to page 60 here, and this is about the second coming of Christ. However, this may not be what you think it will be. So I'm just going to read this excerpt and that's it. I'm not going to give my take on this or anything. I'm just putting this out there. So the title of this is "The Second Coming is Now." Friends, what I am about to say has nothing to do with religion per se. It is about the second coming of Christ, but not as it has been taught by Christianity for the most part. Jesus embodied Christ consciousness, which is high frequency and vibration that starts at the fifth dimensional level, as did a few other teachers before and since him. The Ascended Masters say that every man, woman, and child on the planet at this time has the spark of Christ consciousness within them, whether we are aware of it or not, and regardless of how we may behave or are perceived by others, we are all enchrysted on some level or another. That spark is expanding incrementally in everyone at whatever level we each can contain it. This is what the second coming of Christ is truly about: the awakening of mankind as a whole into the 5D frequencies of Christ consciousness that is anchored in truth, compassion, forgiveness, and love. As for those who are running this third dimensional show, it is not that everyone in power around the world has a nefarious agenda behind every decision made. However, it is about everyone eventually aligning to truth on every level of expression, from the elite minorities who participate in orchestrating this global show to the majority, the rest of us, who allow them to do so through collective agreement. Again, this means releasing self-interest, personal agenda-oriented approaches and decision-making, individually and collectively on all levels of society, both global and future societies as well. As out of reach as this may seem, since we have not known this for so long, it is the natural order of the universe. Instead of selfishly living in division, motivated by greed through delusional ideas such as ownership, hoarding possessions, and competition, it would be in our best interest to consider the temporal nature of our existence, along with the fact that this planet is an incredible treasure chest of gifts originally designed for us all to share in unity with one another. Remembering this realization would lay the groundwork for a much more stable societal structure anchored in divine truth, love, and best interest for all, and would bring us back into having a more mindful, benevolent, and compatible nature as a species. Imagine there is no need for war, no reason to fight, no reason to steal, no more poverty, no more hunger, no more sickness. Impossible, you say. With God, all things are possible. A few of the messages coming through from the ethereal realm of illumined truth, the Ascended Masters, for the times at hand are: we must remember our divine nature and connection to the divine that is in all that is. We must help expand God through our divine experience called life. We must serve and attend to one another's needs by coming back together as the family that we have always been. As we allow ourselves to heal, the Mother Earth will also heal. The fact is, the global game of King of the Hill is coming to an end. The selfishness of self-interest through fear and greed no longer serves our soul's requirements. It is old news and on its way out. The new paradigm will be best interest for the whole of mankind as it continues to root into the consciousness of the species, the fifth dimensional frequencies of Christ consciousness and beingness will become the new normal human behavior for the new millennia in play. So that's an excerpt from this book, From Life to Life, written by Philip Paycheck. And you can find this on Amazon by searching the name, and I will provide a link in the description as well.